Hey, what's up guys, it's about Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new short movie. The name of this short movie is What If Naruto Traveled to a Different Dimension? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. Now before continuing this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And yeah guys, many of you guys were requesting from me to make this story. So yeah, here it is. I hope you enjoy this one. You already know what to do and stay tuned for a gaming video today. It will be uploaded on my second channel and yeah. Without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins 13 years after the QB attack in Konohagakure Kurenasato, as we go towards the Forest of Death, where we see Naruto Uzumaki was sitting on a tree branch and was reading the contents of a huge scroll that he has just borrowed from, well, his Gigi's office. As his sensei has told him that it was a test, a secret one to allow him to become a Genin as well as to become the student of the year. And he wanted to become both, so what better else to do this? What he was better at, stealth. And here he was. While he was waiting, he began to, well, read the scroll's content because he wanted to learn a secret jutsu to make him even more awesome and cool so that the people could finally respect him. As he was reading one jutsu, he heard rustling in the bushes, and out came Mizuki. Ah, Mizuki-sensei, you're here? Yes, Naruto. Now hand the scroll over. Wait, why is the scroll open? I told you specifically not to open the scroll, Naruto. Do you want to fail? Oh, no, Sensei. I'm sorry. As Naruto wrapped up the scroll, he has learned a few jutsus, one of which was the Shadow Clone Jutsu, so he was happy with what he had. As he began to walk towards Mizuki, as Mizuki's smile deepened, as Naruto was smiling brightly, both of them heard rustling from the bushes as Mizuki growled, as out came none other than Hiruzen saw to be alongside many Hanbus and Jonins, as well as Iruka. I cannot believe this. Why, Mizuki? Iruka said, as everyone was quiet. You damn idiot. You led right them to me. You can't even do this much, Naruto. You really are a pathetic demon. Silence, said Hiruzen, as Naruto flinched. What's the matter, Hokage? Did you not tell him? Oh yes, I forgot you didn't. You wanna know why everyone beated you on your birthdays, Naruto? And why everyone hates you to the core? As Naruto flinched again. As he began to shake, his eyes were covered as Mizuki was beginning to insult him, his dead parents and everyone. As even the Jonins as well as Hokage-sama himself was getting anxious and enraged. Stop it, Mizuki! Someone, arrest him! Before you do, I will tell you who you really are, Naruto. You are a hellspawn. You are the Kyuubi no Yoko's reincarnation in human skin. You disgust us. You are not wanted here. That is why we try to get rid of you. What? As Naruto was shocked, as after that Mizuki was killed by Hiruzen himself. Now, Naruto, give that scroll to me and we can talk this through in my office. No, DJ. Is this true? Yes, it is true, Naruto. As this was a mistake that Hiruzen made because he did not clarify himself. So I really am a demon. No, Naruto, you're not. But you said so yourself, old man. All this time, I trusted you. I trusted you. And yet you were the one who betrayed me. As Naruto began to do some hand seals. No, Naruto, wait! As out of nowhere, Naruto disappeared, but only his voice was heard. I hate you. As Naruto has used too much chakra. What jutsu did he use, Hokage-sama? Said an Anpu. I do not know, what jutsu he used. But he's not here. As he sighed and then looked up towards Mizuki with enraged eyes, clean this piece of trash and burn it to the ashes. As after that all of them were sent back. Don't we? I do not know where he went. You all are specified to look for Naruto Uzumaki. As he looked towards Iruka, keep this a secret. Namikaze, at all cost, as that is when Iruka realized whose son Naruto was, and why Hokage-sama chose him. Wait, does that mean that I told you to keep it a secret, Iruka? It will be good for you to do so. Otherwise you might end up disappearing. I cannot trust your safety. As Iruka gulped after hearing that, because Hokage-sama's eyes weren't lying, and they were filled with enraged fury. As they all went back to the village, as Iruka was hoping one thing, that Naruto should be safe at all cost. But where did Naruto went? As we go towards Naruto, Naruto arrived to another location altogether. He was inside a forest in front of a weird looking dome which had window and a door. Naruto presumed that it was a house, as out of nowhere out came a kid with black hair and black eyes, with a tail. "Who are you?" said the little kid. Um, I, I'm Naruto. What is this place? What do you mean, what is this place? This is our home. I see. As suddenly Naruto saw, as he cleaned his eyes because what he was seeing, double time, as a man fly down and landed right next to them. It was none other than a huge man that looked exactly like the kid. It was Goku. As Goku then said, "Yo, my name is Son Goku, and what are you doing at my house? And what are you doing with Gohan?" So your name is Gohan? Yes, my name is Gohan. And this is my father, Goku. As Goku smiled. As then he realized that Naruto flinched and looked back. "Why are you scared?" Goku said, because he had these instincts to tell when a person was scared or not. I. I. Are you not scared of me?" "What do you mean, kid? Why would I be scared of you?" "Are you a fighter?" Goku said. "Come on, let's fight." As Naruto flinched. No, I'm not. "I'm not a fighter," Naruto said. As because of the huge commotion outside, Chi Chi came outside. "Goku, who are you now fighting with? If I see that this is your friend, he and you both will have earsome from me." Chi Chi, it's nothing. I promise." As the woman now named Chi Chi then stepped outside and walked towards Naruto, who she saw that was flinching and backing away. I'm sorry, I didn't know that this was your home. I don't know how you got here." As Chi Chi then realized the fear that he had, he looked mortified after seeing them. "You can come inside. We're not going to harm you," Chi Chi said, being the more sensible one, as she brought inside Naruto, as Naruto was now sitting on a sofa. As Chi Chi brought him some water to drink. As after Naruto calmed down, she asked, "Where are you from, Naruto? And how did you end up here, in the middle of the forest?" "It is quite far from the city." City? Don't you mean a village?" "We do have some villages, but they are quite far away from here as well. But yeah, the only thing that is near yet far is the city." City? What is that? Have you never been to a city?" "No. Is it something that you go to or something?" That is weird. Where are you from?" "I'm from Konoha." "Konoha? I have never heard of that place." You know what? Maybe I should bring him to Bulma. Maybe she will be able to tell where he is from." As after that, Naruto was lifted up by Goku before anything was said, as Chi-Chi yelled at him as both of them flied and disappeared at blinding speed. As Naruto opened his eyes, they were both flying, as suddenly they landed on an island where they saw an old man. He was none other than Master Roshi. "So, Goku, which is this new friend that you brought?" "Well, this is a kid that ventured to our house. His name is Naruto, and he's from a place known as Konoha." "Konoha? Now, I have been to many places, young kid Naruto, but I have never heard about this place known as Konoha. Can you elaborate? Where are you from, son?" Yes, sir. It is from, I believe, Elemental Nations?" "Elemental Nations? Huh. That is quite a funny name. Listen, Goku, why don't we go and search for the Dragon Balls?" "What do you mean, old man? Do you think that I have a GPS in my ass that I can pull out and give it to you to go search for the Dragon Balls?" "That will be quite funny, Bulma, if you have one." As he was punched on the face by Bulma, now revealed. As Naruto then flinched, as she looked at him with angry eyes, but they were not filled with hate. "And you? Why do you need Dragon Balls? And what is this bullshit about Konoha? There's not a single place that exists in this world that is named as Konoha, or these elemental nations of yours." As then Master Roshi got up. See? "See what I told you, kid? I have been to many places, but this is the first time I heard about such a place." As after that, Yamcha arrived. "Oh, Goku, you're here. And what's this? A new guest?" You can say that, Goku said. As after that, all of them hummed as they looked towards Bulma. What? Aren't you going to go search for the Dragon Balls, Bulma? Because the kid really needs to get back his home and we need answers where it is. Yeah, he kind of ventured to my house, so I feel obligated somehow to send him back home. As Naruto flinched again. As Naruto wanted to say something, but before he could say, Bulma handed the scouter to Goku, who then disappeared with enthusiasm. As Krillin, who was there as well, looked towards Naruto. Come here, kid. What do you mean? Aren't we the same age? As Krillin face vaulted. Oi, I may look this short, but I'm older than you. I'm the same age as Goku. So you do have a kid as well? As he face vaulted again as Yamcha bursted out laughing, as well as Bulma. He doesn't, Naruto. I see. What is that on your face, Naruto? As she said, is this cosplay or something? As she began to erase that. But Naruto began to purr, as she was quite surprised as she backed up. Oh, I did not know that you had whiskers. Yeah, they're there by birth, as Naruto said. As after that, Naruto was waiting inside as Roshi then noticed as well that Naruto was flinching. Listen, Naruto, said Krillin before anyone could say anything. I've noticed that you are flinching a lot when we mention your home. As then they noticed the visible flinch again. As Naruto looked down. Why is that? As Naruto felt enraged as his eyes suddenly turned red because of the beatings and all the things that old man said to him. And all for what? For betrayal in the end? As they all brought him out of his stupor. Naruto! As Naruto's eyes then turned back to blue again. Oh, sorry. Bad memories just come when I think about that place. Were you beaten at your home? Tell me, Naruto. I can send in some services. You can say that. What do you mean by that? I don't want to talk about this. Okay. As Krillin then brought Naruto to a room where he can sleep in because he was getting tired visibly. As all of them were now inside one place. So, what do you think, Krillin, Bulma, and Yamcha? Said Master Roshi. I don't know, Master Roshi, but let's just wait until Goku gets back. From the way he's behaving, he must be hurted and tortured back in that place. As suddenly, speak of the devil, said Bulma as Goku landed with all the Dragon Balls. So I was able to gather all of them. Should we summon the Shenron here? No. We should go to Kami's place. Why there? As Master Roshi then said, I'll stay here. You all go and see what you want to see. See? Where's Naruto? We can... Goku, I think we should go first. And then we should decide whether we should send him back or not. Okay. As all of them then disappeared and arrived, thanks to Bulma's ship at Kami's place. As there they saw Kami and Popo. As Kami went outside. He was an old Namekian. Hey Kami. Goku. Why are you here alongside the rest of you? We are here because as Yajirobe arrived with senzu beans as he was eating chips. Because of senzu beans, you need them? No, Yajirobe. Actually, we wanted to summon Shenron. You could do that back there at that Hermit's Island. We could, but you see, we'll let you understand after everything. As suddenly Piccolo arrived there as well. Good to see you as well, Piccolo. Piccolo said, as he folded his arms and looked towards the dragon, as the dragon was summoned. What do you seek? As before Goku could say anything, Bulma was the first one to say, Can you tell us about a boy named Naruto and this place known as Konoha, an elemental nation? As his eyes glowed, I can tell you that Konoha, elemental nation, exist, but they do not exist in this universe altogether. As all of them guessed, and they do not have powers such as us. They use a force known as chakra, as well as have huge monsters that they call bijus, which hold the same amount of chakra. They are the beings born from it, which roam around there until humans with chakra found a way to seal them inside one of them. And this Naruto you speak of is one of them, who holds the strongest of them all, the Nine-Tails Fox. And what is this Konoha? And can you show us Naruto's memories as well? It is within my power to do so, since he exists here in this world. as all of them saw Naruto's memories all the way up until how he got here. As Goku was quite shocked, and so was everyone after seeing this. How can this be? How can they just beat a kid that is such young to that state and get away with nothing? As Goku then said, that is quite sad. I think we have to help him. That we should. He's not to be sent back, said Bulma. I will not allow this. I'll take him in as my brother if it ever comes to that, but he will not be sent back there. Is there any other wish you want to see? 2 of your wishes have been complied with. As Goku then did something. Can you make Naruto half Saiyan like Gohan? As everyone was quite shocked by this. Are you sure? I will be altering with his DNA. Yes, Shenron, I want that. As Bulma was about to speak until she saw Goku's hand and the narrowed eyes he had. Alright then, Saiyan. That is your final wish. As his eyes glowed again. It is done. And with that, the dragon disappeared as the Dragon Ball scattered all across the world. Again. As Goku then turned towards them. But Goku, why did you do that? Krillin asked. I think I should train him. Training helped me to get over Grandpa Gohan's death. And it might be able to, in some way, help him to get over his, trauma. For one time, Goku, I can trust your words and agree with you. As Yamcha as well as Krillin was surprised by this, as Kami then said, such a little soul going through such cruelty from humans, but gladly from not this world. You have a great responsibility ahead of you, Goku. As we go towards Master Roshi's island, where we see Master Roshi, who was surprised that Naruto's room glowed, as he, out of nowhere, had now materialized a tail. The same tail that he saw on Goku when he was younger as well as his son. As he knew what to do and how to do it as he plucked the tail off of his body. As Naruto winced when he did that, but it was needed to be done so that the Ozaru won't happen again. As after some time of his wait, in the evening he saw that the whole gang got back, so they all had dull faces. I assumed that whatever you saw was nothing that was good. That we have some time skip. Some hours later we see them all of them sitting inside his house. I understand your words, Goku, but why did you wish for him to be a Saiyan? I thought that if he trains with me and, works hard, he might be able to overcome his sorrow and hatred that I saw in his eyes when we spoke of his village. Suddenly his eyes turning red. It was indication that he was mad. That I can tell, Goku, but still. Don't you think that you must have listened to him first and asked him this? I thought it was needed to be done, and I did not want him to be embarrassed that we saw his memories and think that we think differently of him now. So they heard a voice that all of them gasped and saw that. As Bulma then got up, wait, Naruto, let us explain. We do not hate you, as Naruto listened. As Naruto's eyebrow rose. Why? Everyone hated me there once they found out who I was. To the point they wanted me dead. What gives you the right that you are different than them? Because we are, Naruto, said Krillin. We are not like that. You are in a different dimension. You are in a different place. Konoha and the elemental nation doesn't exist here. What? Naruto's eyes widened. So I really am in a different place. As Naruto's eyes were widened, suddenly his eyes darkened. As when he opened his eyes again, they were red with slits, as his voice got heavy and his whisker marks gotten thicker, as all of them felt strong presence there. What do you mean we're not in the elemental nations? This place has similar nature as chakra, but yet it is more pure. This is ki that is here. Ki? Yes. It is the force that exists within anyone and everyone here, that we extract from nature itself and use to enhance our strength. That is quite surprisingly similar to the chakra that we use back at our place. So this is really different dimension. Yes, but who are you? Asked, Bulma, as Cubic smirked. Who do you think you're speaking to? I heard a little bit while the kid was sleeping. You heard about our dimension altogether and about us. So you're a Biju? As Krillin's and everyone's eyes widen. Yes, I am the QB no Yoko, or that is the title that was given to me. But knowing that you are different and you yourself are quite abnormal, an anomaly, such a human like yourself shouldn't exist, as per se. I I am from a different race, called as Saiyan. I had a run in with my older brother, who claimed that I was his little brother, at least that is what I think, and he claimed to be a Saiyan as well. I see, so you are of a different race, like a clan. We had our own world. I see. What happened? It got destroyed. Oh, a being that is powerful enough to destroy a world. Yes, they exist here. And what do you mean you made the kid half Saiyan? I saw that his tail grew and his chakra coils got enhanced, and he could absorb the nature's energy. That is when I was able to realize that this world is different than ours, yet the same. Because I wished it from the Dragon Balls. They exist here, the wish granting balls, that once all of them gathered in one place, you can summon a dragon that grants 3 wishes. Huh. Quite a tacky story, but I believe it, since I sense no lie from you. So what are you going to do now? We're going to train him. But what if he wants revenge? I am against it though, but we'll see once we get to that bridge. We'll cross it for sure. I see. The kid is in your hands, and I will try to work with him as well. Now he is familiar with my existence, it makes it easy. But you better not reveal it to him at all. As after that, Naruto's eyes then went back to normal. Huh? Did I pass out or something? You mean as Bulma elbowed him? Ow, that hurts. What do you mean? You mean? Oh, nothing, Naruto, nothing at all. As after that, Naruto and, well, Goku began to train, as it was a plan even for the stupid being like Goku that worked very well. Naruto understood what he was now, and suddenly was surprised to find out that he could use his energy. And he was able to use Kaioken as well, and learned the Kamehameha wave. And surprisingly, one night, after months passed, while he was getting used to living there, he encountered Kyuubi no Yoko inside his mind. As Kyuubi and him were in front of each other and talked for the first time. So you're the fox? Yes, kid, I am. Why did you bring me here? Why did you remind me after all this time that I still remembered that place that I have been in? I am not the reminder of that place, kid. You are. I got hurt because of me? No, because of those people that think that I'm you. Obviously, I'm not you. You have huge ears, as well as orange fur and red eyes. Can't they see that I don't have anything like that? He forgot to mention the 9 tails. That doesn't matter. But the thing is, I know, kid. I'm here to talk to you about this settlement. I think you should forget about the revenge. As Naruto flinched. I don't know what you're talking about. You're such a bad liar, Naruto. You see, I exist within your mindscape. This place you see, it is your own mind in which we are. And you cannot lie to me, because these are your hidden feelings that I have seen for myself. As Naruto was panting, so you know. Yes, Naruto, I know that you still remember the jutsu to use, from which you might or may be able to get back, but you don't want to use that, right? Yeah, I don't. I have a family here. Friends. Real friends. That I can respect, Naruto, and I do know that those people care about you, even if they knew you. They saw that you needed help and they brought you in with open arms. Are you going to betray them? To think that you're going to let go of your revenge? I will try, but it's just hard. Hard for let go of 13 years of pain and hatred. Revenge is a fool man's game, Naruto. Remember those words. But if you want to be the foolish guy, be my guest, and you will see what happens then. You will not feel satisfaction. You do not know that. You weren't the one getting beaten. But I was the one who was there to save you, weren't I? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have shouted. It's alright, kid. We all have our demons to deal with. You have yours. I have my own. But remember this, Naruto. You are safe here, away from them, away from the hate, away from the elemental nation. Alongside me, we can start new here. I can be your friend as well. Really? Yes. Thanks, Kyubi. Kurama. What? My name. It is Kurama. Thanks, Kurama. It's alright, Naruto. As after that, Naruto was woken up by Bulma, as she then said, Naruto comes downstairs, because Naruto was living with her and her parents at the time. As they treated Naruto as their son because they always wanted one. And on the plus side, Bulma's mom had blonde hair, and so did Naruto. So, this was a plus point, and Bulma's dad had blue eyes, and so did Naruto. And this was a plus point again. So, they thought of him as a son. As after some time, the time passed, and Naruto was training with, well, Goku until two more Saiyans arrived. One bald one with a mustache that was funny, and the other one that looked like he had weird forehead. And the said person claimed to be the Prince of Saiyans, Vegeta. And Naruto, as well as his father, and who he, well, labeled as Goku, as well as Piccolo, fought with them. In the end, Goku and them were able to win, defeating them all and sending them away. Vegeta appeared again, and another battle happened after some weeks, but this time Vegeta was convinced that Goku was stronger, so he was left alive there after Naruto convinced them. And surprisingly, Bulma was the one who nominated herself to bring him in. And as they stayed, Naruto noticed that Bulma and Vegeta have gotten close, to the point where, out of nowhere, when Naruto and Goku were in the hyperbolic time chamber for 9 months. Inside, when they came out, Bulma announced that she was going to be a mother. Since the hyperbolic time chamber was slowed down, it was like 2 months as of 9 months. Somehow Kami could do that. Naruto wasn't sure how, but the old Namekian could. As after both of them arrived there, and Naruto saw that his Nei-san was pregnant, and with Vegeta's son, he was quite shocked, as Naruto then went full brother mode and said, You better not betray my sister or I'll break your legs. As his eyes turned red with slits, Vegeta for the first time was quite shocked with this, as he had sensed his energy, which was quite scary. Similar to Ozaru but more powerful. As after that, the energy disappeared. And the time went on until they saw Frieza arriving at planet Namek, where Kami was contacted, and they had to go there to help them. As after arriving there, they fought the Ginyu Force and Goku got injured, so Naruto as well as Vegeta had to fight. Vegeta obviously got killed. Naruto went rage mode and killed all of the Ginyu Force, and injured and wounded Frieza to the grave extent of him using his final form. And when Goku arrived, he saw that what chaos has been caused. His friend Krillin died, Vegeta was dead, and Naruto breathed his last breath in his arms. This sent him on the edge, as he was enraged and went into Super Saiyan mode, triggering the first Super Saiyan transformation. As the battle commenced, the whole planet Namek was at the verge of destroying, so the bodies of those who were wounded and could be found, as well as the Namekians who were safe, were brought back to Earth, as well as to Kami's planet, where then they took over Kami after Kami sacrificed himself instead of Krillin, whose body was turned into particles when they called the Shenron, as the Shenron was able to revive all of them. Not any Shenron, Shenron from the planet Namek, because they also had the Dragon Balls. As when Naruto got revived, he was quite shocked by how this happened, as he was sure that he was in a blank space, as Goku told him that they could be revived using the Dragon Balls. And after that, Naruto and Vegeta met again, as Naruto then said, Don't die, old man, this time. I'm not that old. I am the Prince of all Saiyans. You better respect me, because you are a half one. So what if I am? I will respect who earns my respect, and you haven't done anything to earn mine, Vegeta. It's still beyond me that how Nei-sans like you, but that is the only reason that I'm tolerating you. As after that, some more time passed, and out of nowhere, a being was discovered, and the said being was none other than Trunks, who was from future, and he claimed to be a Saiyan as well, as he contacted all of them. And that is when our remodeled Frieza with his metal parts as his father arrived, both of whom were taken care of by Trunks, as then was the, well, whole scenario about the androids was introduced, as well as how Goku died and how Naruto and Gohan sacrificed themselves to make sure that he was able to get here back in time through time-space machine that his mother built to save them with this medicine. As Goku was saved after given this medicine, and as for Trunks, he was still looking at Gohan as well as Naruto, because both of them were his Nissans when they were born. Naruto being the little one who sacrificed himself to give him the time, while his mother was dead. As he narrowed his eyes, I won't let anyone die this time. Not even you, Uncle Naruto. I heard that, Naruto said. So tell me who you really are. I am Trunks. I don't know how to explain this to you, but I am your sister's son. Wait, you're Vegeta's son? Yes. Wow, you kind of resemble him. Nice. I like your style as well. So, you told Goku and all us about these androids, but when are they going to happen soon? Very soon, he said, with serious tone. Listen, I know that you don't know me yet, but you will know soon. And it is better that you, well, train hard, Uncle. I don't want to lose you. Please. I see. I promise I will. You better believe it. As after that, Naruto and Kurama trained as well, alongside being trained as a Saiyan. As after time passed, finally the androids arrived, causing chaos on the outskirts of the cities in near small towns, as that is when they were alerted of their presence, as they all arrived there. And this time, the battle commenced. But the androids were too much, and they had to retreat, as the original android, the Cell, appeared, and announced the Cell games as well, in his perfect state after capturing the androids. And they were given enough time for preparation. Everyone was allowed to perform there, as cameras and everything was there. Those people are idiot. I know, Naruto. They do not see how dangerous this is, said Vegeta. For first time, Vegeta, I can agree with that. But what are we going to do now? We are all going to train, said Trunks, in the hyperbolic time chamber, as the time was enhanced by Dende to the point where 1 minute inside was 1 year, as they all trained. But this time chamber had some seals to not alter their ages, as they trained again and again and again, for continuously for 10 years. So much that within 10 minutes when they came out, their clothes were tattered, and they had long hair. Naruto had, and he transformed for the first time there. His hair turned into silver once he transformed because it was already gold, as he was known as the Silver Saiyan now. As after arriving outside in his Super Saiyan form, as Goku was in his and Gohan was in his own Super Saiyan mode, they all were surprised as they went towards Cell games, and that is when they all commenced battle, and they fought. But in the end, Goku had to sacrifice himself when Gohan, even in his Super Saiyan 2 state, couldn't defeat him, as Vegeta was quite shocked by this, and so was Naruto, because Gohan was a half Saiyan, and he too was able to achieve the Super Saiyan 2 state, which was quite amazing feat, because even Goku wasn't able to yet, as Goku had died, and after that many years passed. But Naruto suddenly remembered that Goku forgot one thing, and that was that Chi-Chi was pregnant with his second son, and that son came after his death, and Chi-Chi was sad that he had died, but she knew that he was in a good place, and that was Kami's Island, where he was currently. As after some time, there was a new tournament after many years, as Vegeta saw that Trunks and Goten has grown, who were also training under Naruto now, because Naruto was a Super Saiyan 2 as well, and he was still able to connect to Goku through Kami, and Kami has informed Naruto that Goku has went to Super Saiyan 3 stage, and so was Naruto working, but in secret, because he wanted it to be a surprise. And today was the day when he was going to arrive back to Earth, and so he did. And once his arrival there, he saw Naruto. And he was happy at first to see him, but he then frowned. Naruto, can I talk to you? What is it, Goku? As everyone was laughing and happy to see him back, as they then all went towards a secret room, as they were listening on what Goku and Naruto was talking about. From the other side of the door, listen, Naruto. I can still see that you hold hatred for that place, even after all these years. As Naruto frowned, I still can't hide anything from you, huh, Goku? Listen, I don't know how, but I somehow think that you know the way to get back. I do. So what are you going to do, Naruto? I am going back. Absolutely not, said Bulma, as Vegeta also nodded. Yes, as much as I agree with you going, I hate to see you go, because that place is filled with filth that you should not belong to. And as my brother-in-law, you won't dare step there. You hear me? This is the order as the prince. Why are you guys listening in on this conversation? And how do you even know about this, Vegeta? I told him. Geez, thanks. Yeah, Uncle, you're going to leave me? Said Trunks as he was beginning to cry. No, Trunks, I'm not. Wait, so you're leaving, brother? Naruto? No, Goten, no, I'm not. Jeez. Fine, I'm not leaving. Just yet. As after that, the whole Boo fiasco happened and they got busy there. And after the whole Boo saga, as it ended in the natural canon way, but this time with the twist that Naruto beat the shit out of Boo while both Gohan as well as Goku were busy with the Super Saiyan 3 state was enough. And in the end, Goku and Vegeta were able to sync together to form Gogeta or Vegeto. I don't know what was his name, I forgot. I mixed up. As the set being a new Saiyan created was able to defeat Boo. And in the end, Majin Buu was defeated with Babidi. But the good Boo was still there. They were quite scared by it, but because of his goodness, Boo was left alive and joined their group. And after that, many years passed, as Pan was born after Gohan and Videl married. Videl was, by the way, Mr. Satan's daughter, who was a joke of a martial artist, and he was quite famous and respected, like a certain brooding Uchiha he remembered. And after that, some more time passed until the Tournament of Power happened, in which he met with the god of destruction, who told him about this whole tournament after arriving and, well, blasting his sister's birthday. And they all fought him, but in the end, Goku, after becoming the Super Saiyan God, fought with him and were able to win. And after that, a Black Goku fiasco happened, and aside from that, many other things happened, and they were training to become gods. Gohan, meanwhile, has left the Super Saiyan life and was now a teacher in a university, and was earning bread for his family, because Videl said so. As Naruto was also able to transform into Super Saiyan Blue, alongside Goku as well as Vegeta. And when the Tournament of Power now finally happened, when they met with Lord Zenos, they were quite surprised to see other universes, from which one of them was the universe of, well, their god of destruction's brother. As both of the brothers had rivalry, so they brought them together and had a match first. Obviously, Universe 7, their universe won, but he met with a girl who was quite too much similar with one of the beings that he heard from the stories, Broly. Her name was Kale, as she once turned into a legendary Saiyan, as well as not to mention her sister Kefla, who was also like her but quite open-minded, and both of them has somehow fixated on Naruto after finding out that he was a half Saiyan. As time went on, and Naruto somehow ended up winning the whole tournament and wishing for the revival of the whole universes. As every universe was happy, but more than Kale and Kefla, who hugged him and even kissed him there, as before anything could be said, Zenos then clapped his hands together because he was so much impressed by this impression and said, "Oh, so you're going to marry now, right?" As he looked towards his god of, well, destruction, Beerus, who was looking at him with narrowed eyes, indicating that he should said yes, or otherwise they're fucked. The Naruto said, yes, I will." Good. As after then he said, "By my blessing I pronounce you husband and wives, and you can move in freely." As they were given the rings, "These rings will grant you access," said the Grand Priest. "And congratulations on your marriage." As Naruto had his jaw hung. But, are you not happy?" said Zenos. "No, I'm happy, Zenos-sama. Of course I am." As after that, he had to deal with both Kale and Kefla, as Naruto was happy with them. Even after all these years of living with his fiancées, who were quite well, more like wives, and bothering him, still, he still had somewhat hatred for the village, as he talked to Kurama about it. "Kurama, what is it, kid? I still sense the hatred within me, even after all these years. How much time has it been?" "I don't know, kid. 25 years? God knows how much time. But if you still hold hatred, you can pay them a visit with this instant transmission technique, and we can be done with them." "You're right. Maybe I should." As once he arrived there, he saw that the whole scenario was changed. After arrival at his elemental nation and leaving a note behind, which, by the way, Goku found out about. As we go towards first them, as the team Goku was sitting again at Master Roshi's island, as Bulma and her parents were crying, as even Trunks was crying and so was Goten, and everyone else was worried. "I'm worried about him as well," said Goku, "but we need to calm down. You must all realize that Naruto has to do this if he wants to move away from his demons. But still, he didn't have to do it this way. You all must learn this lesson, right? Right, Sensei?" said Yamcha, looking towards Master Roshi. "Yes, Yamcha, but sometimes it is necessary for one to fight his demon to realize that what they were seeking was not fulfilling." And there, to add the cherry on top, was Kefla and Kale when they arrived. "Yo, we were looking for Naruto. Where is he?" "Oh, the thing is that," as after the whole explanation. "What? Why didn't he tell this to us? Why did he tell anything to us?" "Because that is what Naruto is. He wanted to move away from his past demons. And now he has gone back to his world to do one last thing. And that is to seek revenge on those people." As after his arrival back, we go towards Naruto, as he was quite shocked at what he has found himself in. A barren land, a destroyed one, as nothing was there, as he moved amongst them, to see that some people were alive. What has happened here? As out of nowhere, from the shadows came out an old man with a scar over his eye. One of his eyes were red, with 3 tomos in them. The other one was complete black. "My name is Kakashi Harake, Naruto. Do you remember me?" How do you know me?" "Even after all these years, I can still remember you. You have the same face as before, Naruto, no matter how old you get. The 3 whisker marks, the blue eyes, that of your father, the blonde hair. What do you mean, old man? And how did you know me? What happened to this place?" "I was your father's student, and I am the one who protected you." As he threw a mask at him, as Naruto, eyes widened. "Inu Nisan?" "Yes, Naruto, it is me. What happened here?" "What would happen to a Blaze who beats a kid and Kami has abandoned? Obviously gone to ruin, Naruto. After your father said this place has tumbled into darkness, stooped so low to go far behind each other's back to destroy their clans. Such was the example of Uchiha clan, whose last heir, Sasuke Uchiha, then destroyed the whole elemental nations. As out of nowhere, the younger generation that he remembered arrived there, but they looked beaten and battered and hardened as well. "It's Naruto," said one of them as Naruto heard a voice. As one by one all of them arrived. "Shikaku? And Choji? Why do you look so thin?" "We're happy to see you here, Naruto. Where have you been, man?" As Naruto was shocked to see this, he wanted to have revenge on them, and yet what he saw all in front of him, he didn't want any of this towards his friends, but for those people who have hurted him. How could this be? As he then asked them, "What happened?" As they begin to explain after his departure, Okage-sama told them who he really was and how the village regretted it. But still, some of them were happy that you were gone. To God knows where. And the council then started to label other villages that they have stolen the Jinchuriki to spark up a war, obviously which Danza wanted. And during those times, the Chunin exams were there again. And Sasuke Uchiha was cursed by the cursed mark of Orochimaru the Snake Sanin, and he was taken to his side. And after some times, he found out what happened to his clan. And let's just say he did not take that very much kindly, and wanted to get revenge at us, which was done by the council. What? Naruto asked, and his answer was that the whole Uchiha clan was destroyed by the council's ploy to have their Sharingan extracted. And that is when Naruto realized that the Uchihas were, alongside his life, ruined, and the whole village was ruined by them. And after that, he asked what happened to them, and they said that they still exist within the Kumo, who they were now loyal to, and they were eating inside out of it. As for the Akatsuki was now destroyed as well by the other four villages combined. But as for Kumo was destroyed. As for Konoha was destroyed by the other four villages combined as well. Naruto then said, "I will help you. I now know who to seek revenge on. But just tell me one thing. What happened to the old man? He died because of the sorrow and the guilt after you left." As Naruto closed his eyes as tears fell. "I can tell that you're telling the truth. Kurama, what is it, kid? I know who to take out revenge on. Let's go." As after that, Naruto disappeared at blinding speed, as suddenly the whole village, the whole elemental nation, heard a whole huge roar of a warrior, and the whole earth began to shake as Naruto entered the Super Saiyan Blue state. As his eyes opened, they were glowing gold, as above his Super Saiyan Blue hue was KCM 2, as his whole body began to glow, as well as his hair turned silver white. As QB also went into Super Saiyan state, because since he was inside Naruto's mind, he too has become a half Saiyan. And a Biju at top of a half Saiyan was a dangerous mix, so you can say Naruto was an Omni being there now. As his whole markings on his body were now pulsing red, as the whole elemental nations was now even gathered there, as they witnessed who it was. It was Naruto who was this powerful. "The demon has returned. You want a demon," said a demonic-like voice, as with a single finger a huge ball of energy was made. "Have it your way then," as Naruto's friend witnessed the true power. Unfortunately for Naruto, Sasuke was also witnessing this, as he was shocked. "Is that the dope?" As even he was shocked and scared by this power as he looked at his hand. Me, Sasuke Uchiha, being afraid of him? As what happened next shocked most of them who were watching this. Whole Kumo was swallowed whole and destroyed. As Naruto turned towards them, "You all will pay. Ka, me, ha, me, ha!" As a huge Kamehameha was launched. As everyone witnessed, a huge beam of energy, pure energy, was thrown at Eva, as Eva was turned to dust. As Orochimaru was scared now, beyond scared. This being, it was scary. He just destroyed, with 2 moves, 2 villages. And with his power, was able to shake the whole elemental nations. As he witnessed some beings from above landing. So an Omni being is here. As all of them then consumed together into one in each other, as they formed out Tsuki God. Then let us see who is the strongest. As the battle commenced, as Naruto and him were going head to toe as they went towards universes, and going like blurs, as even Sasuke's eyes couldn't keep up. "I cannot keep up, nor can we, Sasuke." As Sasuke wanted to engage, "Don't. Those two are godlike beings who are fighting. Do you want to die?" As Sasuke's eyes narrowed. But he knew that it was all for naught, as in the end Naruto then did something. Dragon attack. As 8 planets were now circulating with his energy, as they all witnessed all of them forming a dragon, which tumbled into the Otsutsuki god, shattering him into million bits. as your Sasuke God was destroyed. As Naruto's hair then turned complete silver, as his eyes opened to be silver again, he tapped into the power his big brother had tapped into, the Ultra Instinct. And on top of that, purple hue started to gather there as well, as a single slit of his hair turned purple, as well as the hue of his eyes. It was the Ultra Ego as well that his other brother-in-law Vegeta has tapped into, as he was now the ultimate powerful being. As Naruto then said, "This one is for my brother." Galcon Star! As a huge beam of energy was shot, as the Otsutsuki God was destroyed. As Naruto landed on top of the elemental nation, floating still there. Where was I now? As the whole elemental nation was now scared. What kind of being did they messed up with? As Kiri then said, We surrender. We don't want to fight. We do not wish to fight." As he looked towards Suna, "We as well." As after that Naruto nodded. "Then you are freed." As Naruto then disappeared, with a blink of an eye appeared in front of Sasuke floating. "Sasuke Uchiha." "Wait, Naruto. He was wordless. He couldn't know what to do. As Naruto then said, "It is up to you to protect this village. You are the Rookie of the Year, remember? Teme." As after that Naruto then landed in front of his friends. As Kakashi then asked, "What happened to you, Naruto?" "I am with good-hearted people now. The people who respect me and treat me fairly. This is my last repayment here, Nisan, for the little bit of kindness that was shown to me by Konoha, and my revenge is complete. Yet I don't feel achieved anything. I'll be leaving now." "Wait, Naruto-kun." "I'm sorry, Hinata, but I'm already married." As after that Naruto disappeared altogether, as they all were shocked at what has happened. Will he ever return? I do not know, Kiba. We should be grateful that he gave us a chance to stand as we are. Otherwise we might have been raided again and attacked. As after that the whole elemental nation was changed, and the Guardski, they were destroyed, except for one, Kaguya, who was scared shitless as the witnessing of her god being destroyed and killed such brutally and easily. She vowed to never return to that plane she once ruled over. And as for Naruto, at his return he got bonked on the head, but seeing his new form, both Goku and Vegeta and everyone who had key sensing abilities sensed a huge power. And even Zenos himself sensed this, as both of them were right there. "Whoa, Naruto, you have similar power to us." "I did not wish for it. I somehow achieved it. I will not use it." "No, you can keep it. You deserve it more than anyone." As after that the other Zenos then said, "You have learned your lesson, right?" "Yes, I did." "Good, that is all good then." As after that everyone disappeared, as Naruto then saw that his whole family was there. As he was in that state, bonked on the head by his sister, "You idiot!" and then by his wives, who were even shocked to see him in this state. "Well, you know what? You got just more interesting," Kefla said, as Kale nodded with blushing as Naruto chuckled. As Vegeta and Goku then said, "So you were able to harness both of our powers, which is quite surprising, but good. But that doesn't mean that you're going to leave us behind in dust. We'll catch up to you, and once we do, we will have a battle. Bring it on, both of you. I'm waiting." Naruto said with a smile, the true spirit of warrior and a Saiyan still breathing life into him. As we go towards his mindscape, where we see Kyuubi chatting with two figures. "So you see, he has changed, and he hasn't taken revenge." "Yeah, you're right. I'm happy that he didn't." "Yeah, he did. What do you mean? He did destroy Kumo and Iba." "Yeah, I guess you're right. He kind of did." As Naruto after that lived happy. As for Kyuubi, so did he, with his half-Saiyan brother. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you liked this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off. Peace.